Students, their friends and their families gather outside the University of Edinburgh's McEwen Hall. It's graduation day, the culmination of 4 years of studies, essays and, for many, hefty tuition fees. Yet amidst the traditional robes, a glaring pink sash of protest, because some here aren't able to graduate at all.
I'm Jerry Lee. I'm studying sociology and politics, and my degree decision has been deferred.
I'm Hope Conway-Gebby. I'm a final year sociology and politics student, and next week I graduate without a degree.
My name is Tanan Tantivit. I'm studying international relations with quantitative methods, and my degree has been deferred.
My name's Maya Kemp-Welch. I study international relations and international law, and my degree has been deferred.
This is all because of a marking boycott by members of the University and College Union. And it's estimated at least 13,000 students won't get a degree across the UK this year. Staff are protesting pay and conditions. The University and Colleges Employers Association, which represents Edinburgh University and 143 other institutions, says they cannot afford their demands. And so, with no sign of agreement, it's the students stuck in the middle.
I just want it to be over. I have no interest in it anymore. I would like it to stop. So it's a disappointment and it's a sadness.
But that's a really sad thing, because so many people talk about the university years being their best years. You never want it to end. You're saying, I want it to end.
Well, because it hasn't really felt like a university experience. You know, we've had the full 4 years of a pandemic and now the last year of a strike.
Just to think that all that money that we have contributed to the university, we ask ourselves that, where has that gone?
Us to them is just a number, and all the tuitions that we pay is just a number.
And so they all have to figure out what to do next, and in debt. International students pay nearly £20,000 per year for tuition, while some UK students leave owing more than £60,000. So you are in complete limbo?
Yeah, I'm taking next year out because I cannot handle the stress of applying for a job or a master's without knowing my degree classification.
I'm saying to potential employers I'm expecting to graduate with a 2-1 or a first. I don't know exactly what I'm graduating with, but you need to take my word for it.
At the centre of student and staff anger is this man, the Principal and Vice-Chancellor of Edinburgh University, Sir Peter Matheson.
This university, which I believe the revenue is 1.3 billion, profits of 168 million, it's not that much for staff to say, give us better conditions, better pay.
So we don't talk about profits, we're a charity, so we don't make profits, we don't have shareholders. Obviously we do try and make a surplus on our activities so that we can reinvest in the future. And a lot of that reinvestment...
If not reinvestment in the future into staff, into the student experience.
If you let me finish, a lot of reinvestment is going into staff.
But can you understand the anger from students, many of whom pay a lot for tuition, especially international students? Some of them don't know whether they can get a visa next year. Some of them don't know whether they can apply for a master's.
Agreed.
How can that be right, given the money they've spent?
Well, I don't think it's a matter of the money they spend. I mean, I think a university should be providing degrees. That's our job.
Yeah.
We've been prevented.
Which are not doing that.
We've been prevented from doing so by the circumstances of this time, and our students are caught in that battle.
The UCEA says it's proposed a meeting with the union in order to attempt to restart negotiations. The union says the employers have refused to meet them since April, and their members can't be blamed for students not graduating. But even if there are talks soon, that will come too late for these students. It's a very unfortunate situation given the pandemic and everything else and the strikes and what's going on now. Was it worth it?
In terms of academics and the university itself, it's I want to justify it, but I really cannot.
I'd be honest, you better off to stay home, better off to studying at home.
These students hope that they can one day join these happy graduates. But it's a damning conclusion after 4 years of study that some say their message to others is, don't do it.